You won't believe what just happened. Joe Rogan, the man who once stood as a fire-breathing voice for truth and freedom, who publicly backed Donald Trump during one of the most divided elections in American history, has now drawn a line in the sand. And the target isn't Biden, or Clinton, or the deep state. It's Trump. Yes, you heard that right. The loudest voice in American podcasting, the king of long-form truth-telling, is turning the heat up on Trump. And this time, it's over Jeffrey Epstein. In a blistering episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, Epstein's name was mentioned more than 40 times. The tone? Unapologetic, furious, and suspicious. Rogan's message is simple. The Trump administration is hiding something. And Americans, especially Trump's own base, deserve answers. Let that sink in. The most powerful independent voice in media just accused Trump's DOJ and FBI of a cover-up. Why? Because despite years of promises, despite dozens of headlines, the Epstein files are still locked away. And the longer this delay goes on, the louder the demands for truth become. Rogan's frustration was raw. He slammed the missing minutes from the Epstein prison surveillance video, minutes that could confirm or debunk every theory swirling around Epstein's mysterious death. Rogan scoffed, asking, "Do they think we're babies?" Because that's exactly how it feels, like a bad episode of a reality show scripted to keep us guessing but never knowing. He wasn't alone. His guest, a former CIA officer, called the government's behavior intentional misdirection. And now the movement is gaining momentum. Because this isn't just Democrats crying foul. This is the MAGA faithful waking up. For weeks, conservative influencers have been turning on their own, demanding full transparency from an administration they helped elect. The Epstein scandal isn't fading, it's exploding. And now even the base that once dismissed it as a left-wing obsession is asking, why is Trump silent? Trump, for his part, has pushed back. He's denied connections, called Epstein a disgrace, and claimed he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago. But the questions won't stop. Why were Epstein's victims ignored for years? Why are the files still sealed? Why did the DOJ quietly close the case with no answers, just days after promising bombshell disclosures? The truth is simple. Americans don't trust their institutions anymore. Not the courts, not the FBI, and no, not even their own allies. And Rogan, with his massive reach and unshakable credibility, just poured gasoline on the fire. He reminded us what they promised. A full client list, tapes, testimonies, truth. Instead, what we got was a conveniently timed press release and another distraction. But this time, it's not going away. The right is angry. The left is suspicious. And the center, they're tired of being lied to. What started as a conspiracy theory is now a national scandal, and Joe Rogan is making sure it stays front and center. The Biden DOJ thought this would fade. The Trump team thought silence would work. But Rogan has other plans. And now, the MAGA world is demanding answers not just from the media, but from Trump himself. This isn't just about Epstein. It's about trust. It's about accountability. It's about exposing a system that protects the elite at all costs, while everyday Americans are told to shut up and move on. But we won't move on. Not until we know the truth. Not until every name is released. Not until every secret is exposed. That's your latest from American Info. If you believe in truth over silence, if you believe the people deserve answers, then like this video, comment below, and share it with everyone who refuses to be gaslit. Subscribe now to American Info, where we don't bend, we don't censor, and we sure as hell don't let go of the truth.